does it take to be happy?
That's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Easwaran, what makes you happy and what makes me happy are completely two different things.
Yeah.
And I think it's unique. And in fact, if we were to ask someone what would make them happy, is it another extra bedroom in their house,
Right.
another child, a more attentive spouse, maybe more flexibility at work? And if you were to ask those questions, even if they get the answers, they're still not happy.
Right.
And that's because scientific research shows that what we think would add to making a huge difference in our life is actually a very small difference. And that's why being exposed as a happiness coach
Right.
who shares and guides a person into these tools and techniques that are tried and tested. And only once they practice these happiness techniques, they're able to find that true lasting happiness. So it is possible.
Now, you might be aware, and like I said in my introduction as well, with the situation that Sri Lanka is facing, even the happiness index gives a very poor rating when it comes to people being happy or not happy in Sri Lanka. What advice would you as a happiness coach give people who are not really happy but who could probably be content with what they have?
That's a nice point. Actually, to think of it, no matter what country you belong to or what religion you belong to, people face trials, people face issues, and sometimes the biggest problem is these issues seem to be out of their control, but I personally think it's possible. You just need to have your attitude change. And to do that, that's why I said these happiness tools and techniques really help one to see things differently.
People always look at different fields or different styles of different areas of coaching. Why happiness?
Well, when I was going through some trials, I realized to myself I wanted to be happier no matter what was going on in my life. And then I realized, okay, I'm going to find that way. I'm going to find that coping mechanism and I'm going to search for that. And then once I found it and once I really helped myself, I realized that I wanted to also help others to feel this happiness so that no matter where they are, no matter what situation that comes their way, they will learn to be happier. So I went out and I got this happiness certification by an awesome positive psychologist in London.
Okay.
And I went through this course with him and he taught me all these tools and techniques. And I realized that this is what I wanted to give to corporates.
Because where I'm based at right now in South Australia, work-life balance is very important.
Yes.
And I guess that's what's, a lot of families there are happy.
Yeah.
It's because they are able to manage it,
Yes.
whereas here it's always a rat race for some people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can't blame people because they just don't know how to manage.
Right.
But that's what I believe programs like this, when corporates do conduct, it gives the employees all the tools they need to manage themselves better. So I do conduct sessions on site for corporates. I don't have, the time doesn't allow me to do the one-on-one, but I also do off-site at the NHCO Upskill Center if the corporates don't have a facility.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, there are, of course, situations when people go through bad times, times where they can't really be happy.
Yeah.
But some people would say, look, try to keep smiling.
Yeah.
As a happiness coach, how would one or how would you motivate someone to keep smiling despite a tough situation?
Very nice. I personally think that you need to have a good, invigorating morning routine. It actually sets the tone for the day when they have that. So this could be coffee, this could be exercise, this could be listening to pumped up music, this could be anything that you want. But making sure that, especially on a Monday morning, because everyone faces the Monday blues, so making sure that every morning on a day-to-day basis that you do that. Have that energizing morning routine to get you through the day. And then on the whole, just understanding your emotions. That's another issue we as Sri Lankans have a difficulty in doing because of self-awareness. We're not very much aware of our emotions, so we don't know how to identify them, how to manage them. So right throughout the day, just checking yourself. How are you? Am I okay? Just asking yourself that simple question. And if you're not feeling too well, you would know what to do then.
Right.
So I think that's important. To keep you smiling, you need to make sure you identify what you're feeling.